Welcome to my YouTube channel. This channel is called Roots of Resilience, and the primary focus is going to be applying the permaculture principles that I've learned through my permaculture design certificate course with earth activist training on my property located in Zone 9A in Southern California. Now, our property is a little unique. We have about 5 to 7 inches of rainfall each year, which is not a lot at all. So we're going to take this little half acre in the desert in the city and turn it into a thriving permaculture oasis. So if that sounds interesting to you, this channel might be something that you might want to follow. Along the way, we're going to be discussing whatever comes to my mind. And my mind is a very unique place. So I hope you guys enjoy the ride, and I hope you guys find some value with this channel, because ultimately that's all that I'm here to do, is to provide value to you. Alright, a brief introduction of the project so far. What I have designed is half an acre. That's what we currently sit on. It's actually closer to 0.4 acres, and I want to take this little slice of land that I currently live upon and turn it into an abundant food forest that can share fresh produce, organic produce with the neighboring community, and also help us to be self-sufficient. So what's first? One of the first steps on our project is going to be the chicken coop, the chicken enclosure, which is right here behind me. This one here, the chickens aren't currently in here. They're in another area, which they've been staying in for the past 2 years. It is more than enough space, but I just want to give them something nicer. So we're building this for them. I'll show you guys later. That's going to be one of the first things that we complete. The other things that we have to do are fruit tree guilds. I'm going to be establishing fruit tree guilds on the northwestern side of my property and also the northeastern corner of my property. And what those will serve the purpose of is providing the neighborhood and the community the opportunity to have access to free food, and also nutritious food and organic food that they haven't really had the opportunity to taste, because food that you grow at home is better than the food that you can get at the grocery store. So what I want to do is create these little alcoves on the street where people can come in, they can grab some fruit. I'm going to have pomegranates and plums and pineapple and goji berries and blackberries and Assam tea and hibiscus and asparagus and avocados. I'm going to have all of these in these little groups, so that, well, number one, so we're using the permaculture principles and creating a thriving little ecosystem. This is going to provide the ability for the community to come in and get that food. These are located on the margins of my property, or the boundaries of my property, and they are the last line of defense to keep the little rainfall that we have on the property. First step, chicken coop. Second step, fruit tree guilds. And then the third step, which I'll be doing, is developing the rest of the swales on the property. And what that will do is help maintain the water, maintain the management of the water. And then from there, I'm likely going to be doing a rain catchment system on the back of the house, catching all of the water that comes off the property and storing it. Another system that we're planning on implementing is a medicine wheel garden. So the idea came to me by looking at the Lakota medicine wheel and kind of designing something like that. Something that encompasses the 4 seasons, a cyclical pattern, something that is a food forest that's densely packed and has a unique shape. So that one's actually going to be very, very interesting. I'm excited for that one. But that one's going to take a little bit. That one will have to be developed in multiple phases to make sure that the strain on the system is not harming those plants. Because I want to make sure that those plants thrive and not just survive. So after we establish the medicine wheel garden, there's going to be a gray water system that is implemented. What that will do is capture all of the water from the sinks, all of the water from the showers, all of the water from the laundry, and direct it to the fruit tree guilds and also that medicine wheel garden, which will be substantial and will need a large amount of water. After that, there's also going to be a grain field. What that will do is allow us to feed the chickens for little to no money when compared to big box feed. And so we'll get the grain field planted, we'll have those guilds, we'll have the rainwater, the gray water, swales. What else are we doing here? It's all written down on my project, but I don't have my laptop in front of me. There are some other things as well. Oh, right here. Where I'm sitting right now is going to be the nursery. This whole backyard area is going to be a nursery where we can start to propagate plants. We can start seeds. We can caretake rootstock. We can begin developing our own grafted trees, maybe take scions from elsewhere with permission, of course. Maybe buy some scions. But essentially what I want to do is keep the cost of this project as low as possible, because money is sometimes a little tight, or it was a little tight in 2024. And that's part of the reason why I wanted to do this, is to establish something that allows us to be self-sufficient and allows us to help the community. So if that sounds like something that you're interested in, if you're interested in following along on this homestead journey in Zone 9, Southern California, the desert, if any of that sounds interesting to you, or you want to stick around for the little pearls of wisdom that I'll be dropping here and there, please, by all means, subscribe, click all the buttons, and we'll see you around. Hope to hear back from you guys. If you have any tips or guidance that you would like to provide, please. I am by no means an expert. I've just finished my permaculture design certificate, and I am beginning my journey. There's lots of work to be done, and we are just getting started. Tune in next time.